Good afternoon, my dear classmates and tutor. It's a pleasure to meet you today. Let me introduce myself. Okay, my name is Carol Castaño Galvis. I was born on July 4th, 1992 in Vitalito City and Ula Department. Okay, I am 29 years old and I currently live in Acevedo Rural District. I am an English degree student at United University. I am studying the 7th semester and I belong to SECAP Vitalito and Sound Sur. Okay, I can say that I am very happy and little excited to start a new course, and especially because I want to learn many things that can help you to improve my learning process, and especially because as a future English teacher. Okay, this is my task number 1, and welcome. Okay, continue with the topic. What was the conception of materials development decades ago? Okay, the initial conception of the development of material was like involved in production that accompanies the teaching methods of the classroom. And then many years ago, the teacher did not take in account the use of didactic materials, resource, and teaching strategies that would help improve the language learning in classroom. Okay, over time, the teacher has become aware about the importance to seek and include the materials that meets the needs of students to achieve educational objectives and goals. What does developing materials mean from teachers? Okay, the development materials requires teachers to take account the needs of students, preference, motivation, and expectations towards learning to create the work materials that seek to improve educational experience in the classroom. Okay, there are some of the demands that must be considered when activities of developing material. Okay, first, teacher must take in account the knowledge is socially constructed. Okay, that is to say that the teacher must promote the learning activities that involve continuous contact with students, since empires or groups to develop dynamic activities that promote motivation and improve the self-esteem and reduce the anxiety towards the foreign language learning. Okay. Second, motivates to a student to enjoy foreign language practice through the use of material that seeks to develop communication skills and using interactive activities to achieve the motivation and commitments to learn and improve more and more. Okay, according to the authors Tosta, 2001, in Small, 1997, who affirmed that an essential element successful in an English as a foreign language classroom is the possibility that the class is an opportunity to learn and that students found the learning entertaining. Third, use of work, the materials in classrooms to increase the knowledge, experience, and understanding in foreign language. Okay, in foreign language acquisitions to enhance the meaningful experience of learning from each and observe students' needs about of what they want and need to learn. Okay. Fourth, the effectiveness of the work's materials of teaching depend on the conditions of relevance, meaning, and motivation for students that are carried out during foreign language classes, and therefore, for these classes to be effective, teacher must develop effective, appropriate, and flexible materials that encourage students to improve their learning and educational experience. Okay. 5. The development of materials required designers who are reflectors, ingenious, and creative and receptive to their teaching practice to be ready to make decisions inside the classroom to development tasks in different ways that is the rhythms and learning needs to the students. In addition to the belong ready to congratulate the different ways of working of the learners, since each one then has a different ways for learning and understanding. Okay. 6. Be inspiring. Be inspiring teachers. Okay. With the abilities to dedicate time to teach, facilitate and guide the learning process, implement change and to their teaching practice, and who are able to seek the teaching needs of their students, to seek activities, strategies, methods, and material that are the best suited to improve students' learning. On the other hand, teacher must create a good learning atmosphere that keeps the students' attention and the imagination alive, and involves the use of the didactic and interactive material with high learning content based in practical experience. What are the components of creating and adapting didactic learning materials? Okay, design of material is a mixture of imagination, knowledge, and reasoning that helps teachers create didactic resources to teach and promote the learning teaching process in students. According to the author Tomlinson, 1998, who talks about the principles material design must comply with to achieve the impact of the students in the use of the novel, attractive material and with great variety. Okay, help students to be comfortable during learning activities, to motivate them so that they learn faster a little time. Okay, facilitate activities in resources that involve the self-discovery so that students learn based in the experience that live a more real and practical way. Okay, offer opportunities to create, communicate space. This is a very important in the use of the second language, and involves students in a reflective way about the use of their knowledge in the development of communicates in strategies competence. Offers the free practice in activities designed in order to achieve the fluency and mastery of foreign language that is taught. Okay, and finally, creating activities that provide opportunities to give and receive feedback on the use of the communication skills for purpose of improving toward learning. Okay, what is the principal roles of the teacher when designing English learning materials? Okay, in my opinion, the role that the teacher plays when designing course material is an active role, and it is directed in observing the needs present in students to seek activities and strategies that help to improve the failures found in them. Okay, and also a teacher always seeks to involve didactic and pedagogical activities that are fun and that keeps students' attention, especially attention to students toward learning. Okay, of course, the teacher a teacher must be very attentive to note styles and rhythms of learning. Of course, the daily students, so that designs the best activities that is adjust the educational context already described and be successful. Okay, this is very important. I can say that because the construction these activities to apply it in the context the educational classroom. Okay, this is all. Thank you so much for your attention, and see you later.